COVID-19 has impacted many aspects of our lives, including how you sell a home and what's important to a buyer. Belinda Post explores that in today's Better Homes.
It is a hot sellers market here in KC, but don't list your home before it's ready. We're going to take you room by room with expert style advice in today's Better Homes. Trend expert and style director for Better. So let's go beyond the basics. How can we make our home feel fresher and more modern?
Well, it doesn't hurt to start with a fresh coat of paint on as many walls as you can. And, white, you can't go wrong. It's fresh, it's clean. Also think about just, decluttering, and white accessories is really the key right now to feel fresh and modern. And also you can take them with you when you leave. Great white bedding, some great white baskets and ceramic pieces that can go throughout the home. So, and also think about the kitchen where you really clean it out and just make it, feeling clean, fresh, and bring in some plants. With the trend of outdoors inside, plants can go in every room of the house.
All right, and when you're talking about using so much white, will that also make it more appealing to the buyer and maybe look a little bigger?
Yeah, just because it's so fresh and clean, and you open up the blinds and let the light in. So it's all about just making a big impression.
All right, and what rooms will buyers' eyes tend to gravitate towards?
Well, you really have to think immediately on the entryway. So it's the first impression as you walk in the door, and you don't want them to turn around and go right back out. So think of the entryway as the, starting point for the rest of the home. Get a little space where there's a little counter or a little piece of furniture where you feel like, hey, I could walk in, drop my keys off here, maybe bring in some artwork to the space and build a gallery wall that really accents towards the ceiling. Really make a great first impression there. And then the living room is usually the next room you walk into. Really make sure that's a showstopper. It has a focal point on the wall, such as a fireplace or some beautiful artwork, and all the furniture works, and it kind of works towards the focal point, and it really just says, here's where my family can go. So really the first two rooms that the people walk into is really going to set the tone if they want to see the rest of the house or they want to turn around and go right back home.
Now, if we have not spent a lot of time on the yard or the porch, why might that be a good place to start?
Well, the porch is really important in the front of the home because that curb appeal. Have a little space where you think, oh, I could sit out there and have my morning coffee, read the paper, check up on email, that kind of thing. But then the backyard is where everyone is going right now to plan some parties, relax. It's an extension from the inside to go outside. So really look at the space on how you can, create areas. Think about your backyard as having an entertaining space, which is kind of like a lounge area. You have a space for eating and dining, and outdoor kitchens are really, big right now. So see what you can do to add that to your space also.
Next week, we will check back in with Max for more style tips for people who are trying to sell their homes right now. Belinda Post, KCTV5 News.